You know how when you're riding your bicycle, when you're first learning how to ride or first learning how to drive, and you're trying to avoid something and you're staring at it and you end up driving or riding right into the thing that you're trying to avoid? Hi, I'm Angel, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. My camera's sliding in the little holster here a little. Let's see if I can keep it straight up. Yeah, that's a good example of how life overall works, I think, in that you drive to where you're looking. You get what you're focusing on. What you're putting your energy toward is what's coming to you. So I think it's important. Of course, I just use the bicycling or driving analogy, and plenty of time we do look at things, glance over and not run into them, of course. But what you have in mind, what your focus is where you're heading. And I would like to take that analogy into the bigger picture of life and say, when you're focused on like what's wrong in the world, what needs fixing, you're actually just adding energy to what you don't like, what you don't want. So instead, if you can focus on what you do like, this is true of like politics and your work and your relationships across the board, your body, focus on what you love, focus on what's there to be grateful for, focus on what you love about your partner, focus on what you love about your body, focus on what you love about this country and our political systems. And as you do that, then you're going to add momentum to that by building on that, by seeing where you can do some good, right? Where you can be of help, be of service to that which you love. So take your body, for example. If you're focused on the parts of your body that you don't love, you're basically engaging in self-loathing, and your body's not going to respond that well. But if you can find an aspect, maybe it's the gleam in your eye, maybe it's your smile, maybe it's the back of your wrist, maybe it's the way your bicep curves, maybe it's the way your voice sounds. Whatever it is, find things about yourself that you love and celebrate those, focus on those. And what you'll find is not only will those become enhanced and more prominent, but you'll start to find other things that you love about yourself. I'm just taking the body as an example. It's an area, most of us have bodies, and most of us have things about our bodies that we love more than other things. And some of us have things about our bodies that we loathe. I have been one of those people. And what I found in that process is that by focusing on what I don't like my weight, for example, at times in my life, I've been over 100 pounds, 120 pounds heavier than this twice in this body, gained and lost over 100 pounds. And so I feel like I can testify, I can speak to the fact that if you're focused on how much you hate, how much you weigh, you're likely to just keep overeating, being depressed, not looking at yourself, not really acknowledging yourself, not celebrating yourself. Whereas you focus on how healthy and vibrant and strong you are, you're likely to cultivate that. And over time, like seriously, give yourself a year of every day in the mirror saying something bad to yourself, or every day in the mirror saying something positive and loving to yourself. And you already know the answer of what that would be. A year later, you're gonna be two completely different people in each of those imagined paradigms. And you can try it out if you want. I have, but you don't even have to. You can just run that through your imagination and know pretty confidently that if you every day praise yourself and you every day love yourself, you're going to be a more lovable, loving person at the end of a year of that, as opposed to if you every day hate yourself and you every day put yourself down, you're going to be a less lovable, less loving person by the time you spend a year doing that. So simple as, I'm just saying, be nice to you, say nice things to yourself, and focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That translates to, same with politics, like don't give what you don't want your energy, focus on what you do want, and then pour some energy into that. If you want more peace, make more peace inside of you. If you want more honor, be more honorable. If you want more honesty, be more honest. That's all. Simple as. And then if we all do that, you start focusing, because here's what I found. Most of us like the same things to an extent. Like, of course, the little details and subtleties. Thank goodness we don't all like the same things exactly. But as far as the big picture ideas like communication and love and community and peace and more self-awareness and less violence, most of us agree on most of those big things. So focus on the parts that you do want and add your energy to that, and we will all be better off for it. That's my 2 cents for today. If you have any thoughts on any of that, I would love to know them. You can type them in the comment section, and you can find other ways to connect me and ways to support me, like buying my books or my music or my courses, in the description. Also, check out my podcast, Angel's Authentic Action Podcast, now playing on all broadcast platforms that podcasts are playing. Until next time, as always, I wish you love, lightheartedness, laughter, peaceful conflict resolution, amazing adventures. Don't forget to play every day